Hello everyone, welcome to the Lily Pilly Stitches studio vlogs. This is Vlogmas. I think it's day 10 and I'm coming to you from a very sunny Brisbane in Queensland, Australia. And I never noticed before, must be the lights in the right position, but it doesn't look as defined in real life. But my goodness, look at all my freckles showing up. Look! Freckly ginger. In case you can't tell, I'm a natural ginger, but it's a bit faded now with old age. So anyway, I thought I would check in with you this Vlogmas. I haven't really been on the camera so far. It's a bit of a different lead up to Christmas this year. We have, I won't go into too much detail, but we just have an immediate family member, not myself or Wayne, but somebody else close to us in our immediate sort of family circle, who is going through some cancer treatment at the moment. And yeah, they had a shock diagnosis of an aggressive brain cancer, which is quite devastating, and it's the type that keeps growing back, so it's not a good outcome. So that's been quite shocking to come to terms with for the whole of our family. But yeah, so that's all I'll say. But yeah, that's why I haven't been on here much lately, and probably won't be on again much till sometime next year. In the new year, we'll see how things go. On the other front, I've had some interviews for roles recently for a new job, so I'm waiting to hear back on one, hopefully by the end of this week. Fingers crossed, keep your fingers crossed for me. And I've got another interview next Tuesday with a different organisation, so fingers crossed I get an offer soon. Yeah, just waiting to hear back. It's sort of that time of the year when everyone's going on leave, and getting people to get things through is a bit slower through the process of, you know, all their hoops that they've got to jump through. So anyway, hopefully I'll hear back soon regarding that. In the meantime, I'll share with you that I have been doing this Vlogmas I decided to do. I'd been sort of ruminating on it for a while, stewing over it, wanting to do some tutorials. And I know it's not the most perfect tutorials that are out there, and there's probably better ones, but I wanted to share with you how to knit just plain vanilla DK socks really easily with an afterthought heel. And I've shared like a free pattern from Ravelry that's similar to the pattern I use for Wayne's socks. And then I go through all the techniques that you'll need to knit those socks. So that's a 4-part series. It's all up and available on my channel now. Let me know if there are any issues with it, but otherwise that's all up and done. And I've finished one sock. So it only took a week? 2 weeks. 2 weeks, not even. A week and a half to knit one DK sock. That's how fast they knit up. So the first part was casting on and knitting the cuff, and then the second part of week 1 was knitting the leg, and then adding the waist yarn for the afterthought heel. And then week 2 was finishing the foot and knitting the toe and grafting, doing the Kitchener stitch, the grafting at the end of the toe, and then picking up, the second part of that was picking up the heel and knitting that, and that's it, it's all done. And also how to weave in ends. So hopefully you find that helpful, and I hope you'll be encouraged to have a go at knitting DK socks if you haven't done so already. And then, you know, the world's your oyster. Once you've done vanilla, there's lots of pattern books out there which you can get from the library or online and everything, that sort of give you how many stitches it takes to do the pattern repeat, what groupings you need. So maybe say 5 stitches or something like that. Well, you can work out based on your number of stitches on your sock if you can fit that pattern on your sock. and then you can just follow that pattern to jazz up your vanilla socks to something else, and you'll be knitting your own designs. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and this is my one for Wayne. I'll try and cast on the second sock soon. And this is in Superfine Merino DK yarn from Bellevue Park Wool in New South Wales. And I forget the name of the colorway, but it's sort of like an army green. It's very, very nice. It's super soft, and these will be lovely socks to wear for Wayne in his boots. If you're not familiar with this is a sock blocker. You can get these on Etsy or online on Amazon. And this has holes in it, so if you want, you don't have to have one. I don't block my socks, I just wash them, hand wash them, or wash it. This one has to be hand washed because it's just wool, but the ones that I have that are nylon content, I just throw them in the washing machine and then lay them on the air to dry, so no fuss. But if you're doing a pattern, sometimes you might want to have a sock blocker to sort of bring that pattern out, so the stitches are more defined, and so you can slip it on this and hang it up. It's got a hanger there, you can hang it up and it'll just air dry. So yeah, so that's one sock down. And then I thought I'd show you what I bought at the craft show I went to a couple of months ago, and I've made one thing out of it. So I thought I would show you this. It's by Ashford in New Zealand, Ashford Wheels and Looms, ashford.co.nz, but you should be able to find them anywhere here in Australia or that. And it gives you the felting kit to make these ornaments. I've left the sponge. It comes with a big sponge that you use to stab your needle into, and I already broke one needle, but it comes with two needle felting needles, and you just have to watch your fingers because it's really sharp. So yeah, so one of the needles, I broke the sharp tip off, but this is the intact one. It's very, very sharp, and you just stab the wool, and it's sort of burred on it's got rough edges on the end, and that's what felts the wool. And then it comes with some string to put in for your hanger, and then you get these instructions on how to make each item, and then you get a bunch of fiber in the colors you need for those ornaments, and then you just go to town basically. And so I made, it doesn't look particularly like it, let me just, sorry, I'll just put this down. God, I hate looking at all my freckles. Yeah. So I made the Santa. So mine doesn't look quite as good as that one, but for a beginner, I'm quite happy with the result. He looks cute. He's a bit skinnier than the one on the picture. So there's my little Santa. So that's my very first try at needle felting. It looks like a Santa. You can hang it on your tree. So it's definitely beginner friendly, and I'm quite proud of his little belt that I made under his beard. And yeah, it's lots of fun, and it only took about, I don't know, 20 minutes for me to do this, so that's pretty good. And you just get all your frustrations out, stabby, 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 and then it comes out all felted. So, oh, and he's got little feet. So yeah, so I've got that. We don't have a tree this year, but maybe next year when I get a tree, I'll be able to hang him up. But yeah, I might make the other ones by then. So I've no plans to make any more just yet. We'll see what the schedule allows. Basically, it's just knitting and reading and watching Vlogmas videos in between other things. So yeah, so I'm very happy I got that done. I thought I would also just show you I'm a bit naughty, I have to make a confession. I opened up tomorrow's advent early from my yarn advent that I made up. I just needed a pick-me-up, you know. You just need a bit of cheering up. So I got to wait for tomorrow, the day after tomorrow for 12. But I thought I'd show you. These are in no particular order because I've lost track. I think that one was today's, tomorrow's, day 11, which is this alpaca silk blend from Rosabella Threads. And then there was this one also from Rosabella Threads. And this one. And this black yarn from there. It sort of comes out blue on the screen a bit, but it's black. It's definitely black. And then this one as well. And then these ones are from Ash and Eve Designs. This beautiful burgundy. It's a yak base, hence the reason it's quite jewel toned and dark. Oops, I don't want the dogs to get that. Wait a second. I'm back. Yeah, so this beautiful burgundy, it's very pretty in this yak base. And so let me just move those ones. Those ones. This is... I don't know where I got this one from. It looks like a Rosabella Threads one, but it doesn't have the same sheen, so I don't know. I don't think it is. I can't even remember anymore. Anyway, it's pretty. This is all 4-ply yarn to go in my Cozy Memories blanket. Then this beautiful blue, purpley blue, midnight blue. Yeah, it's sort of like a purple colour, so it's like a midnight blue purple. This one from Rosabella Threads. And these two are also from Ash and Eve in the yak base. This lovely sort of toffee orange, burnt orange colour. And this beautiful, bright, nice green. So I can't wait to get those caked up. Wayne likes to do it, so I'll leave it for him, but he has been a bit tired lately. But see in the next few days if I can get him to cake these up so I can start working on the blanket now that I've finished that sock. And yeah, I've got a total of up to day 17 plus something for Christmas Day, which I might just open on day 18. So yeah, so not many packets left because I didn't manage to get a whole Advent's worth, like 24 days, just 17. So but that's still plenty. That gives me lots of, most of my stash consists of pinks and stuff, so it's good to have some different colors like green and purple and silver and yeah, orange, so, and red, so that'll be good, and black. So yeah, but I do have this one for Christmas Day, but I might just open that at the end anyway, just so I can see it. And yeah, so that's all, folks. Oh, apart from I finished Ali Hazelwood's book called Bride. Really enjoyed it. It's like vampires and werewolves and humans interaction, and really enjoyed that one. I think I gave it 4.5 stars. And then I went and got so that one was a library book, and then this one I got at Kmart, and it's the next one in the series called Mate. Has different main characters but still the same people, similar people, like same world, and I'm really enjoying it, but it's not as good as the first one, I will say. But yeah, still really good, very spicy, slow burn, that sort of thing. And yeah, really enjoying it. So I'm almost at the end, so not far to go. If you're wondering what this is like for dyslexia. You put it over and it makes it easier for the words aren't jumping around. So I'm using that, and I found I've been able to read a lot faster. So I'm not diagnosed formally with dyslexia or anything, but hey, if it works, it works. So I find that's less abrasive on my eyes and the words don't jump around, because I do have BVD, binocular vision dysfunction, which is similar to dyslexia, and hence the reason I've got tinted glasses and I've got prisms in these. You can't tell it's got prisms, but there's prisms in there because one of my eyes goes wee slightly off center. So I get, if I don't wear glasses for reading, I get double vision in that. So anyway, so that's what I'm reading at the moment, and I'm not sure what I'll read next, but that's the last one by Ali in this sort of world. So I don't know if she's bringing more out. Hopefully she will. But yeah, so that's been good, and that's it really. So hopefully I'll have some more videos for you. I'm not really doing, because I'm not working, don't really have the money to go and do lots of fun activities. It's kind of a catch-22, isn't it? You're either working and you don't have time for it, or you're not working and you don't have the money for it. So yeah, just being a bit more frugal till I get another job. So yeah, that's me. So hopefully I'll have a few more things to share with you leading up to Christmas, and I hope you'll let me know if you're going to be, or you are, or you have done, is knitted the DK socks with my tutorials, and be sure to tag me on social media if you do. I'd love to see what you're working on, and if you're interested, you can check out my Ravelry page, which is Lisa Loves Yarn 76, and follow me on there as well. Or on Instagram, Lisa Loves Stitchin' is my personal account, and my Etsy shop account is Lily Pilly Stitches, and that's, I have an Instagram page for that one as well. And you just heard Sooty bark then. She's just sitting at my feet. So anyway, till next time, I'll see you later, and I hope, if I don't come face to face on the camera again for a little while, I hope you all have a really, really lovely Christmas. And thank you so much to everybody who's supported my little Etsy shop. It's very tiny. I would call it a smaller than nano business. But thank you to all those who have supported me throughout the year. I really appreciate it. I get excited every time I get an order and get to package it up, or sometimes people buy my digital cross-stitch patterns, and I love seeing that being purchased, because I'm like, oh, I hope one day I get to see someone's finished piece. So yeah, thank you so much for all your support throughout the year. I really appreciate it, and thank you for supporting my channel. And if you're new to my channel, please do subscribe. I will be back as per normal, hopefully at the start of the new year, once we get into a bit more of a routine. Till then, take care, and I hope Santa's good to you.